since wargaming is now nerfed co-op, at least the Proving Grounds XP ops. I'm going to run through the war stories, how you can get a little bit of extra out of it to try to make up for what wargaming has nerfed down. So 3 ops you're going to want to run is this Big Brother for detecting 5 vehicles, Crash Test Dummy for destroying 1 vehicle from ram damage is what it's described as, but you don't actually have to kill something by ramming them, and I'll show you that later. And then the last one's Dominant Force 4, which on the map I'm going to run is actually sometimes difficult to achieve. So right now I'm running through Tier 5 Swedish TD. Luckily the first round of the Proving Grounds is still pretty easy with tank destroyers. So right now I've got a little bit of XP to go to get the top gun. Hopefully I'll be able to get that with the 2 war stories games, but we'll find out. So for the ammo loadout, at least with this, I'm running 20 AP rounds for HE. HE's mainly for the RD. So I should probably go ahead and knock that down to 2. Alright, so the ops, like I said, Big Brother, Crash Test Dummy, Dominant Force 7. Go ahead and select chapter you want the Brothers in Arms overall, and then you're going to want to do live fire exercise. Skip this thing with A. Alright, so the first thing that we need to remember is there is, I believe, 13 enemy tanks that are going to spawn during this. It spawns you right here, but I don't like sitting here. You can't get the initial detections from that there usually. And depending on how much gun depression you have, you can go further or further back. Swedish TDs have pretty good impression, so I don't have to go that far. Alright, first one, bam. There's going to be 4 enemy tanks that spawn in this area. If you're where I'm at right now, you should be able to get the initial spots on them all.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Remember, we only have to get 5 detections to get that op done. So getting these first 4 keep you from having to be aggressive later to try to beat the bots to the spots. And that's an unfortunate damage roll. So we're going to miss out on that kill, which means we have to get all the rest of the kills to get that 12 kill op. But since I usually run this twice, it's really not a huge deal. It's just annoying that we low rolled to cause that. So next spot is right here. Normally in some mediums, I would go further to the right, but with the TDs and with this awful shell velocity, I want to stay over here, and then, oh look, an even worse roll. Yep. There goes the chance to get 12 because a T-80 in the middle of traversing can snipe that guy.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
I need to be a little more careful about shooting these guys first. Like this Panzer IIe I can shoot first. It won't be a problem because I only have 200 hit points. But those Panzer 3Js and 2Ds have just enough health to make you miss out on the kill if you low roll like I did twice so far this game. And as we all know, everybody loves 25% damage rolls and pin rolls, and literally all the rolls. 25%. Super fun. Didn't name that one enough. You can see this awful shell velocity at work here.
They're knocked out.
Peters knew if he
Did you
didn't
kill that
keep
one?
his Sherman moving,
The
he'd
2
end up a
RD
burning wreck.
are the next thing you need to kill. Never actually had the RDs hit me. I know that one got ridiculously close, but there's the spot on that one. Remember how I said one of the ops is to get ram kill. Thing is, you don't actually have to kill them via a ram to get that op completed. All you have to do is actually cause a little bit of ram damage. So what I like to do is just on the Artie, because the Arties don't move, come over here and just kind of graze the side. That one I hit a little too much because I lost health there.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
And now, I'm just going to move up here onto the hill. Because up to this point, none of the tanks have been shooting at you really. But the last two that spawn will shoot at you. So you want to be in a good position with some cover where you can spot them sooner.
Ready to fire. Enemy armor is destroyed. Got him. Target acquired.
With the German tanks routed, Peters looked
that
at
is
his
round one
Sherman crew
completed,
with
guys.
pride. They had passed their first test admirably.
Let's see how much XP I got for not getting the 12 kills, but getting the 11, getting 2 other ops. $570, which again, not amazing, but it's an extra 570 that I didn't have that keeps me from being fully upgraded. So we actually took 88 damage on that ram, which is quite a lot. Only did about 50 to him, but I hit it a little too... I didn't catch enough with just my tracks to avoid most of that damage. Alright guys, I'm going to cut it off because even though I didn't get the 12 kills this game, it really doesn't matter. It's the same basic thing. Depending on what tanks you're running, you might have to kind of hold your fire occasionally to get the kills. Like I said, in that matchup, the Panzer 3Js and the Panzer 2Ds, I just let the bot shoot them once and then blast them so I can guarantee I get the kills. Alright guys, see you later. Thanks for watching.